to play, which is a lot of slow and steady, or at least that's what's moving down. There was a lot of good vision here from TL. So CoreJJ making his way in. The flash on forward, flash out from Yeon as well as Yike gets a supreme display of talent, but the ulti from Yeon keeps him alive for a little longer, just not quite long enough as First Blood does go over to the Scion.
Ari roam from Quid.
Yeah, no flash available here for Canna, no ulti as well, but he gets into the minion wave. I don't know whether it's going to be enough though, as the charm still goes wide. Anchor is going to be there to lock him down, and it's TL that even out the kills.
Okay, little
Zero left though. You can just ulti and walk forwards towards him. He flashed to get in
into
position.
lane, yeah. Knowing that there was no real follow-up that KC could have. Once the Olaf ends up getting that ultimate, you can't keep him off the carry. Caliste goes down. Morgan stays alive for so long. And TL. KC though, now with the push on mid lane, going to move over towards the Dragon. You have the TP for Morgan if they really want to, and Josedeodo's in the pit.
Wait, he just walks over. It is going to be the secure on the Drake, though, as Jose down to 50%. There's the Ragnarok to get him out of the CC. And now Quid dashes over the wall. There's the Orbit Deception, and the ulti to come through, the Dawning Shadow to keep them alive. Yike down so incredibly low, but TL, they have to worry about the brick wall that is this Scion. The anchor is just going to go straight into Canna as Jose sidesteps the Q. Headbutt pulled from Busio as he tries to take matters into his own hands. The shield, incredible onto Jose, but he is going to be taken down first, and the unbreakable will of this Alistair keeps him alive. Core also going to be kept alive at the same time as Quid, now in the back of the pit, does have to flash away, and Yike is hunting for these escaping members.
Walking back and forth, strafing in the back of the pit. Teleport though, the play's not done quite yet.
Yeah, it's Morgan making his way in as the ruthless Predator should be able to sink his fangs in, sets up for the charm, and that is a very dead Scion. No options for Canna. All right, as the dust settles, we're moving back towards the mid lane. We're going to call it a K-Ram because we are in Korea at the moment. We're in the river at this particular point in time, as now the anchor comes forward. Get double knock up there from CoreJJ as they're looking for Caliste. He flashes out of the way, but it's not going to be able to escape Josedeodo right now as the train just drives past the Viking. Yike getting the supreme display of talent, but it's now Busio dead in this split fight. It works out so beautifully for TL. KC.
The Nautilus in particular has been fantastic, and he may find Caliste once more here.
Yeah, Anchor going to connect onto Canna. This is going to be their first target in this fight. There's not a lot of follow-up. In the meantime, though, there is an Ahri lying on the floor, so Quid not able to do too much, and they're able to protect Canna with a great Weaver's Wall. This might actually be able to get KC this sole point that they've been looking for. TL, they do not want to give this one up, but I mean, it's so difficult without their mid laner who doesn't have teleport as well. Busio goes in, gets the pulverizer, steal from Jose. Never mind, it wasn't. It was actually the Rift Trail taking down a turret, as now we've got a team fight as Morgan knocked up into the sky, but he's going to get on top of Caliste once again. Busio is dead, and TL, they are still going to win the ensuing fight as the Blast Cone pulls back Canna. And they are moving towards Canna. The referee got something to say to this player. As Canna really wants to get rid of this turret, as Ahri just going to dash in front to make sure that he's not able to ult away. And he moves away from the turret. Not exactly opportune. It's going to take a while to kill him, but kill him they will. And TL now looking for an opportunity to take down this turret at the same time. They will be able to get it. 3 grubs going to be... As Jose standing on a ward. This could be a problem, as the teleport in from Morgan will be able to augment this play.
Baron here.
Yeah, just spawned. As Morgan spotted on vision, there's Supreme Display of Talent only on to CoreJJ, but they are looking to burst him down. They find it as Yeon also gets a snare into that backline, but there is the interruption on Morgan. Dawning Shadow, Yeon doing so much work as they take 2 down already. No bottom lane left as Quid's dashing towards kyeahoo, who is just running for their hills. Morgan cares not for your turrets, KC. Although maybe he should, as he's taking a lot of damage. Does flash away, and Canna looking to flash after him, does not find the angle as yet.
That fight so well. The immediate flash away from the supreme display of talent so he doesn't get caught, and then gets the route on towards Caliste as well, as who wants to fight against Quid with the sidesteps though.
Yeah, Busio does make his way forward. Canna's here as well. Quid, ladies and gentlemen, is dead.
On the top side, you have the escape. Now we're back to it.
Yep, more fighting as Yike going to get taken down a little bit lower, but that's going to be CoreJJ in a bit of trouble. Depth Charge comes in. Dawning Shadow to try and keep his Nautilus alive as Quid gets into the backline. Supreme Display of Talent does so much work, and they manage to take down the Olaf, but still Yeon is fighting. Quid still alive. Busio taken out as Morgan brings his Renekton into the backline. The Mega Blast Cone going to try and get Canna out to relative safety, but the charm connects, and TL, even without their Viking, are able to win the fight.
Yeon is a full level ahead of Caliste, so we're going to start up the Baron.
Yeah, Yike is actually going to go back. They don't have any vision towards this Baron pit. Busio, he cannot check it. They do manage to get the Scryer's Bloom, but the Baron already down to 50%. Yike realizing that he has to stick around, try and go for a bit of a trade here as the wall comes down. CoreJJ possibly caught out, flung back towards the team as he flashes away. Death Charge comes through. Yike is dead versus Canna. Stunned up. CoreJJ still alive as they're dashing into the backline. Caliste is going to keep himself alive, but now good sidestep as he takes down Quid and keeps himself alive. Jose, next one to fall. Canna should be wiped off the rift by Morgan, but TL, an even trade is not what they were looking for around that Baron.
Yeah, I think they were Alistar with no ultimate is pretty hard to team fight.
Yeah, and they still have zero vision of this area. Yike not
Yeah,
actually
they got
moving
it.
over. They do spot it with the scrying orb. But can KC actually go for this?
Hello.
There is the point-blank charm. Yike is wiped out by the Dawning Shadow. No smite, no chance of contesting the Baron here, as well as TL. Beautifully played.
TL.
Well, Morgan is just wondering who he's going to hit.
Where is Busio?
He is wandering towards Quid. Yike is going to be there as well. Busio is going to be in the Death Chamber as the Orb of Deception comes on through. Doesn't care about the damage reduction from the ulti. So yes, to answer your question,
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's an anchor towards Canna as well, who is just going to get caught out of position, flashes out of the way, gets turned into a zombie as Morgan just wanders his way towards this inhibitor turret. And KC just kind of falling apart here as their base is doing exactly the same thing. Inhibitor going to go down towards the bottom side, and with the remnants of this Baron, TL, they should be able to get Nexus turrets for this as well.
Yike was still trying to flank. He was trying to flank this whole time as everyone was dying and the base is gone.
Well, the Nexus turrets are going to start falling down as look at that army of siege minions that are set up to take this last one away. Busio has respawned though, so maybe that is going to help them out on the defense, but now it's a naked Nexus, and now it's TL so close to another date with T1 as Morgan flashes in, they get on top of kyeahoo, they wipe him out, Busio back to the Death Chamber again, and Caliste, he's on the fountain, but his Nexus is going to explode another